use an AI SDR. And it is fascinating because most people assume it's a person. Like it has done a very good job at sort of it's learned the business and how to interact, and it will even respond in Spanish. We have a lot of prospects whose first language is Spanish. So it's done a really good job at keeping prospects engaged, particularly during off hours. And that was one of the reasons that we ended up going this route, was because so many of our leads come through after business hours and on weekends.
That makes sense because they're obviously
Yeah,
fixing
they're
tires
working.
during business
Yeah, they're
hours.
running a business. They're not, it's not sort of like the corporate B2B target that many of us are used to.
And then a lot of your conversations that a lot of they're like you said that these tire shop owners are engaging with are 7, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. when they're not in the shop, or they're at home, or they're sitting at their desk, or on the weekends when the shop isn't open. But now they have that 24/7 AI concierge to engage with them, give them information. Yeah, I mean, there's zero reason to ever lose the speed to lead game anymore, right? If somebody fills out a lead form and they're not getting a call, text, and email, or at least a text and email within 60 seconds, like, do you even care about the lead at this point? I was going to say, so now when the sales rep gets on the phone, they're not spending 5 or 10 minutes asking all these questions. It can go right to like, hey, boom, what I gather, here's your problem. Here's the bleeding neck solution. Here's the bleeding neck problems. Here's our solutions. And yeah, I mean, it makes it a much more impactful and, time well spent.